When most people think about punching power, they think about brute force and muscle strength. But Bruce Lee flipped that idea upside down. He understood that real punching power doesn't come from big biceps or heavy weightlifting, it comes from speed and efficiency. Physics tells us that force equals mass times acceleration, F equals ma. While Bruce was not the heaviest fighter, he mastered acceleration like no one else. His body moved with such explosive quickness that even a smaller frame generated devastating force. Instead of relying on muscle, he relied on fast-twitch muscle fibers, relaxation before impact, and perfect timing. He trained his body to be like a whip. Think about how a whip cracks. It's not heavy, but its speed creates incredible force at the tip. Bruce Lee's punches worked the same way. His body snapped from stillness to lightning speed, with no wasted motion. Every inch of his body contributed to the punch, from his grounded stance to the explosive twist of his hips, the alignment of his shoulders, and finally the snap of his fist. The one-inch punch, a masterclass in efficiency. One of Bruce Lee's most famous demonstrations of power is the legendary one-inch punch. In this display, Bruce would stand with his fist only an inch away from his opponent's chest, and with a tiny movement, he would send them flying backward. To the untrained eye, it looked like some kind of magic trick, but in reality, it was the ultimate display of biomechanical efficiency. The one-inch punch worked because Bruce Lee mastered the kinetic chain. This is the scientific principle that energy moves through the body in a sequence, like a wave. In the one-inch punch, Bruce started from the ground, driving force upward through his legs, into his hips, transferring through his torso, flowing into his shoulder, and finally exploding out through his fist. Even though the movement was small, every part of his body was contributing, so the energy built up and released in a devastating burst. Another key factor was his ability to stay relaxed until the very last moment. Bruce often said, "Be water, my friend." This wasn't just philosophy, it was biomechanics. By staying loose until the instant of impact, he eliminated tension that would slow down his movement. Then, at the final fraction of a second, his muscles contracted explosively, creating a sudden burst of power. This combination of relaxation and explosive contraction is one of the hidden secrets behind his punch. The role of timing and distance control. Bruce Lee was not just fast and powerful, he was precise. A punch doesn't matter if it doesn't land, and Bruce's ability to control timing and distance set him apart from traditional fighters. He borrowed concepts from fencing, especially the principle of stop hit. In fencing, the idea is to strike your opponent in the middle of their attack, intercepting them with perfect timing. Bruce applied this to martial arts. When an opponent moved forward, B.